didn't put my phone here, did I? Anyway, we are actually live with the 24th episode of Treasures of the Sunken City. Episode 23 is apparently missing on YouTube. But on one hand, not much happened there. On the other hand, you're getting a recap of it. And on the third hand, I only have two hands. Peril, you can now start the recap. While I search for my phone that I actually need.
Right. Well, we started out. We had just met Fiona, new person, got formally hired. Was giving her entry level starting equipment. Plate armor and magic items. Then Peril got the brilliant idea to go alone into the city because feeling like, oh, that's gonna be inconspicuous, plus disguised. Gets immediately found out by an an Earth Elemental soldier that tried to remind him of his deal to do cause mayhem. Kind of backfired the whole plan. Went, bought and sold all the items, which we earned basically 7,000 gold. That was nice. And then Peril went back to the party. The party was didn't much happen for them except that Boblin, the not Goblin, got drunk, very drunk, with fizzy crystals and and the smirkiness of Sean. Well, otherwise, yeah, Peril came back with a bunch of magic items, gave but people potions, magic items. He came back with a little familiar, which is a little spider with a trumpet on, with a horn, air horn on his head. Little dude, little dude.
Doo-doo.
Also got also got a deal to we have to go back to the capital for an audience with the princess, because now the Earth realm thinks that we are in lieu with them, even though Carol didn't promise that, but that's even better for the contract. So now we're able to get an audience with her next week. So we're gonna make way back to the central to actually sort of make a plan. We've just been monster hunting for like a week. And yeah, then we just also got some information of the spell eating slugs. Went there. It was literally a slog of fighting slugs. Very anti-magic. Pal couldn't do shit, so we were just beating slugs. We did that, and a lot of spells, a lot of books. I think Sean started using a knife. Called him the Sean Shank Redemption, Revengeance.
Yep.
And yeah, I believe then we just made way into one of the magical groves. We found one on the way. And that's where we believe we left off.
Yeah? Yeah, that's where you left off. Right in front of the magical grove of magicalness. And, like, even standing near it, you can already see the grove just, or the forest just growing, I guess, thicker and more, I guess, verdant would be the word. Just, the leaves have a brighter green. The grasses seem to be more grassy, I guess.
I get what I mean. The grass is literally green on the other side.
Yes.
Yes. Well, do we see if there's anything worth collecting, hunting? We are technically now just monster hunters. Anything worth hunting here? Should we check out before the Union realizes we might just attack a grove? Let's just see if there's anything worth taking.
Yeah. So before the Union sees anything, by the way, are you already sending Reef and Ikapra off, or
Let's retcon it in a way, because I should also mention that Reef and Akafra, they have a have a downturn at life at the moment, so they need to take a break from the campaign. They are of course always welcome back, but for now they're not here. So Fiona Owl is still here. She's just not here for this session. But for now, before they were just doing flower picking stuff. But we're gonna recon to them being put on a more reconnaissance mission, because it seems like we are very underprepared for actually the scope of this Kraken Color's influence, considering they are even now allying with the fucking Earth realm. So a good thing to have like some more information, and we haven't gotten information to back around the ranger party yet. So we do need some information gatherers. They're being let off. I get her pearl, and they don't get their money because they don't need money. So now they are technically on unpaid
Vacation.
unpaid vacation
Yes,
to save the world.
exactly.
I'll probably send them to the south and further south. Yeah, I send them south.
And as you step into the grove, the first thing that you will see, basically, in the center of the grove, there's a clearing. Um, in the center of the grove, there's a clearing, and even just coming close to it, you just hear laughing and singing. Like a lot of it.
This is mildly concerning.
Laughing and singing.
Well, in a magical forest, that does imply sentience, and sentience means business opportunity.
Well, when you
Now,
put it
now,
like
boss,
that,
boss, would you say a bird has sentience?
No,
Well, it's, going around
Yeah, but there's a difference between conscience and sentience.
the same thing.
No,
I
conscience.
will define a creature as sentient if I can make business with it. So
Plenty
maybe
of sentient people who wouldn't make money with you. Actually, I'm fairly certain there are more sentient people who wouldn't do business with you just because, like, they can see that's not a good idea. But anyway,
business with me is a great idea. We get shit done. So
not
excuse
exactly
me.
wrong.
well.
Excuse me. I just maximize our profits here, but we get shit done. And then some. There's always an extra caveat to whatever the fuck we are being sent to do. There's always an extra caveat.
Like overthrowing the local ruling class.
Hey, that's more hobby stuff, and that's not business.
Or burning down the Feywild like this might turn out to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yes. And as you come closer to the clearing, the first thing that you will see upon, like, I guess, seeing the clearing is people, mostly Nyogi, but also just some humans and other various common races. Most of the Nyogi, obviously, still the Cobra folk from this region, but also a few from the others. And they are just holding hands in a circle around a tree with glossy white fruit, while just singing and laughing and dancing around it.
Great hippies.
Interesting.
What's a
interesting.
hippie?
You don't need to know.
Ah, well, I'm interested now.
Well, you can ask them.
Are they the
I'm curious.
definition of a hippie?
I'm curious about those fruits. Yeah.
Well, It's your call, boss.
Well, let's just try to talk for now. They don't seem any sort of threat. I'm curious about about that tree.
Sure. Let's ask some questions.
Yeah, you guys first.
Yeah. We know the drill. Grum walks up like the nearest person in the circle and just goes, "Hey, what's this then, eh?"
Um, what? It's just the joyous occasion, isn't it?
Why is it joyous? What is joyous about this?
So Joyce
It's
about
the
this wondrous land.
it's the laughing tree. You have to laugh. It's
Grum like
Laughing tree.
looks at the tree, looks at it. What does he see?
give me a perception check.
Oh boy. To find my character
You
sheet real
see,
quick.
you see a pickle.
You ready to yeah,
Hmm.
Funniest tree you ever seen.
Oh, you're funny. Fuck off. What the fuck's my perception? There it is. Nice. That's actually trash. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's a tree with white fruit. The fruit are almost as big as your hat.
My hand or my hats? Do I have
Hat.
a hat?
The hat. The
Head,
thing.
okay.
The thing on top of your neck.
Head.
My
Yeah.
head, okay. Sounds like you're saying hat. I was like, what? Do I have a hat?
Can I try to see if I've like know anything about this sort of happiness tree?
Yeah, sure. You can give me a nature arcana.
Meanwhile, Grum just remarks, I see a
Ah.
tree. I don't see what's to be joyous about. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A business opportunity is definitely to be curious about.
Yeah, you have heard about trees bearing fruit that bearing laughing fruit, which apparently just fills people in an area in like a huge area with happiness and the feeling of finding commonplace things incredibly funny.
And it's only if it's around the fruit, not the tree itself.
So
I'm looking to harvest the tree and looking to harvest the fruits of the tree.
Oh, sure.
Would that have any effects for users?
I
um
don't know, man. Let's ask.
so
Good.
the first the general effects have apply to an area of a mile.
Mile.
A mile.
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 A tree or a fruit apply happiness over
1 mile of the tree.
the tree. So the fruit doesn't have any special effects.
I
What do you
mean,
figure out?
the fruit does have special effects when eaten.
Oh.
But I don't know that. What those effects are.
Is anybody reading One Piece?
Oh, you just give
Oh.
you just give it to me at this point. I mean, fair enough, yeah.
You kind of got a 21.
Hmm.
Partner, what do these fruits do exactly?
The fruit basically casts Tasha's hideous laughter on you when you eat it.
Man,
Yeah,
Ah.
I just saw that. I just saw that too, and just like,
guys,
Ooh.
any of you like know One Piece, right?
Oh yeah. Why?
Yeah, have you read Kaido arc?
I
What's
haven't yet. That's the thing.
well, do you know what smile is?
I've heard about it. I haven't actually gotten to it because
Okay,
there's so many spoilers these days
yeah,
that I
yeah.
feel pretty sure.
I won't spoil them. I won't spoil them. But let's just say when you read it, you will figure out why this is actually like a big ass parallel.
Ah, okay, good.
anyway, to answer your question, John. You know when I tell a really good joke and it just makes Nils fall to the ground laughing.
Right, I remember those. That is that spell something?
Well, yes,
Nah, he's just funny like that.
yeah. And
Right.
except that one time where you punched me.
Oh yeah.
Well, I am gonna walk up to one of the people. Y'all won't mind if I
Do we all become
took some of
sunken
those
at some
took
point?
some of those fruits. Excuse me. Did you say the fruits were the size of a head or the shape of a head? Because I'm just seeing the image right now.
Yeah.
Those are
Um,
indeed heads.
if
Okay.
you most of the time, the face of the fruit is actually turned away from people, but when you inspect it more closely, yes, the fruit have faces.
Are you sure these aren't pickles?
Pickle fruit.
Funniest shit I ever seen.
That meme.
God damn it.
Like these people. Well, y'all wouldn't mind if I took some of these fruit? But I would say that as I just realized, oh, they have fucking faces. Y'all wouldn't mind if I took some of the little unharmful harvesting?
You know, to
Unharmful.
spread the joy.
Yeah, spread the happiness. Maybe mix it. Maybe do some alchemy with the ooze of compelling thought.
You there,
Um,
partner?
you are not. I don't think. No, the true. Actually, one of the fruits just turns to you and says, "I wouldn't appreciate any violent actions against me."
Wouldn't call harvesting violent. It's a circle of life process.
Wait, I just got it a little bit wrong. All the fruits turn to you and speak one word, and basically speak the sentence one word at a time.
My
Now
point.
that's
Well,
just
I am
disturbing.
I am now I'm now slightly disturbed, but I repeat my point.
well, partner, we're just taking a few fruits, to enjoy for ourselves. Nothing too bad. We're not, gonna chop you down or anything.
You you may not rip the fruits down.
Do they drop naturally when they're ripe?
Not when they are ripe, but there's a way.
And what would that be?
It involved pickles.
Give me a charisma check.
Which
Oh
who,
boy,
Performance.
which one of us?
probably
Uh,
you.
p- you, like Nils. No, not Grom. That's the name.
Shit.
I would
Performance
be
check.
I would be way more comfortable
I'm-
attacking this thing if we had the
am,
full
I,
party.
am I just making a clown of myself right now? Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah, you did it anyway. Perfect.
Pickle's funniest thing I've ever heard. And one of the fruit just falls down after the tree shakes violently with laughter.
You tell jokes, and then they fall down.
Huh. Interesting.
Can I pick up the fruit that fell down?
Uh, yes, you can.
I will pick up the fruit.
The fruit is still
Well,
laughing
boss,
at you.
Now we have
we're
a laugh. Well, we have a skull talking nonsense, a fruit laughing, and what else?
independent.
Yeah,
We have a lot of things in our bags to just
yeah.
talk
I
about
think
it.
you still have chickens.
Yeah,
You
what's with us and having like stuff that like items that talk or laugh or have like women in them that talked way too much sometimes, from like the Rex's voice down to the amulet, and then he realized he doesn't have the amulet on anymore.
yeah, I
Well,
have
I don't
Oh
know,
yeah, that's true.
partner.
And he's like, oh yeah, that's right.
We pick up lots of curious little trinkets on our trips.
you mentioned my scholar speaks all languages all the time at random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good old talking skull. Well, did you say a face fell off?
Yeah, I made
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
joke.
You
Apparently,
made a
it was
joke.
funny.
Oh, you're a funny man, boss. Why don't you tell a few jokes?
I'm bit in pounds. I'm a little bit more. I'm little more served. You think?
You're having performance anxiety, boss.
Maybe.
Why did the chicken
Well,
cross the road?
Mr. Shi,
No, no.
would you like to give me one of your fruits?
What?
Okay, you're just casting Tasha 30th laughter. Fun fact, that's actually written down inside the feature that worked without a check.
Excuse me, what do you mean
Oh.
features? Is this an actual monster?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh wow!
god.
So Tasha's hideous laughter.
I mean, it has,
oh yeah,
a,
you can just
it
farm
has a
it.
token. Why would it not be a monster?
You make
Wait,
the tokens.
Wait, you can farm this. You can just keep casting it and get as much as you want. Actually.
Yeah, and it finds that very funny, and another head rolls down.
Ah, great. May I take that?
You may.
I take both of them.
What?
What do you mean? I'm holding the other one.
The mage hand. I wasn't looking to. I mean, the mage hand just like tries to grab it like with a big palm. Just like
Boy, fuck off. It's mine.
you want the white head fruit.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Looks kind of tasty though.
Well, he did earn it by telling a
Yes,
joke.
I am kind of tasty.
Ah, I bet you are.
Does the face say that as it's hovering towards the ground? Why, yes, I am very tasty. Would you like to eat me?
I feel like this is the scene from Top Gun, like when they're in the shower and this one guy saying, "I am dangerous," and then the other guy takes his teeth and clacks them together. Such a weird scene. I am tasty.
But I think you've had enough fun with me for today.
Oh,
I don't want to lose all my food, so I am asking you to leave.
Right.
Right?
Though actually, would you happen to have any maybe branches we could have? Maybe
Sapling.
fallen branch.
You want a
Yeah.
sapling, don't you?
There are branches on the floor, yes.
I'm getting taking those in mage hand. I'm not kidding. Within the circle of fucking the midsummer looking motherfuckers. Just like
Well,
thank you very much. And like parents are like, if the whole party had been here, I would have burned you down and harvested all of you, but you live for now.
Can't burn
Oh.
something you harvest. You can't harvest something you burn. You know that, right?
I'm gonna whisper something in your ear, like,
It'll be
hey, you know
final.
what'd be really funny if we decapitated these people and made jokes while we do it. They're already dead. They're not eating or drinking. We should put them out of their misery.
No. I would like
Look
to
at them.
live. I would
Okay.
like to live.
They aren't doing anything. They're just sitting there.
They just
No,
say,
they are dancing.
they're just having
Sitting there dancing, whatever.
they're just having a joyous time.
You also don't see any corpses here.
I
Well-
think
Yeah, I imagine the tree ate them or absorbed them.
No,
Well,
man.
I don't
She
know.
seems like a good time.
I think they're just trying to make people happy. Also, I don't want to provoke the giant face tree.
Yeah.
Not with only 4 people.
Pastry.
Well, I mean, we did face down odds with just 4 people before, but I understand your viewpoint.
They're commoners. He'll die quickly.
Do you
That is
want
the
to-
wrong stance on that on this on issue. I mean, you're out of line, but you're right. But still, that's the wrong stance. You are a commoner.
Do you
Boy,
want
what's
to
wrong
hear?
with being a commoner?
Do you want to hear a fun fact? And it's a really fun one. Do you know my roots? Could grab you even over there.
I did not hear what you said at all.
He said the roots can grab us from even over there. So that means we are in reach of the tree right now. So if it wanted to
Yeah.
kill us, it could.
Yes.
Well, as I said, I would like to not provoke, and that bit I've been you saying that out of character, and not the face tree.
No, that was the face tree said it as a fun fact.
Yeah, because he was whispering to you.
Yeah, but probably in Primordial, and oh no, they probably could let
No.
me.
No, it didn't hear you whispering. It just said that.
Oh, it just did. We'll have a mighty fine day, and Pal just, walking.
You
Let's
know,
leave.
right next to you, that's just a root sprouting up and just dancing happily.
Yes, hello to you, Groot.
Oh,
Well, let us be on our way then.
Yes,
Come on.
I'm just gonna add the Jinmungu branches and fruit.
I mean, I should really return the favor, shouldn't I?
Oh boy.
And out of the root just comes a puff of purple gas. And you can all make a con save.
You mother.
I guess Guam isn't in range.
I'm not.
No.
You said a
Oh.
con save?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Oof.
That's not
Oof.
good. That's
Yeah,
not good.
And Nils as
Guys.
well.
Guys, can you please con save?
You, all three of you, are just lying on the floor laughing for one turn.
Oh boy, that was funny, huh?
Funny,
Pel
isn't it?
once he stopped laughing, Pel just gonna lay on the ground like this. I wanna burn. Like, if we had more people, I would burn you. No, but he cast magic on me.
Then have fun, I
Appreciate that.
guess. By the way, the fruits in your hands are still like doing one of the words in the sentence.
I'm putting in my fruit at least in the backpack, and I'm gonna mark this position on the map with a red circle.
Yeah, so once we're done with our laughter, I'm gonna hand you a cloth and just say, please gag it.
I just tell you, I hope you don't need to breathe.
No, I'm a fruit.
Yeah, Benny, that's his last word as he gets stuffed with a cloth and into the backpack. And it's like, just like, this is vengeance. I will have my vengeance. Also, I will harvest your wood.
We form a band now called Talking Heads. What? Rum walked towards Apparel and like hands him the fruit he found. Like, this thing talks too much.
You don't say. I stop its mouse and into the back.
You
What?
Are we gonna go away from this place before I like
Yep.
die from
We are
quench tree?
currently getting the fuck out.
Alright then.
I will say one thing we could do is set up a rock circle far away from the roots and then light the grass on fire.
I don't think that will work.
I don't think it'll kill the monster. I think it'll kill the people and put them out of their misery, though.
I don't
'Cause
think that's. I don't think that's
I-
stuck here.
I really feel like I am absolutely committed to the idea that they are here against their will.
And
I
also,
feel bad for them.
you are aware that we did recruit a giant oasis that did kill people and enslave them, and we recruited it.
Huh.
It's not an issue if they're keeping it against their will. I have an issue with that's used magic on me and magic my thing. But writing that down, it's probably and we're this close to the capital. They've probably done some shit anyway.
How did I need to remove that from stream elements? Anyway,
It's always nice doing business. I did tell you, the sound of sentience is the sound of business. Though this was more uncomfortable. Business it is.
But on that note, if you did have a vengeance against it, I could just keep stunning it.
Again, put a pin in that. I've already marked the map.
Puts the
But
pin something through something.
Put a pin in the map. Put a pin on that.
I don't have a pen mouse. I have a I think I have like a branch, something I can stick in it if you need.
Stick the branch in my map. I don't know. Well, anyway, we are moving to the center.
you're moving to the center.
So basically, to more of the direction of the fang, of the tooth hand.
The tooth hand, of course.
Yeah, the fang claw.
Yes. And I think we've established that takes about a day.
Believe so.
So,
I
where
spent
is
it in the
my day tracker? Oh no, I already had 1 day back to center. Okay.
Okay, now I'm just gonna learn a bunch of magic, and oh, that is so many options.
So many options.
I wanna eat so much oil.
Yes, you're traveling through a few villages and maybe one smaller town, but different ones than before because I think you're more. I don't know, you're more. You're not taking the same road, let's just say. And yes, over the course of a day and a night's sleep, you reach the middle crater again.
Well, we haven't even closely accomplished our goal by the queen, so I don't think she wants to see us, or would care. Especially now they don't have a druid as well. So yeah, let's find that village.
So did we long rest once or twice?
I think we'll be doing that once.
Okay.
Did you not even. What do you mean with not even closely accomplish your task?
She asked us to ask what each of the
Okay,
each of the region's goals was. We knew what the northern regions was. It was trade routes. The western is total war and domination. We don't know what the west and the south is.
By the
Yeah.
way, did any of the sides have mysterious black powder at any point?
What do you mean, like powder? If it's on gunpowder, I bought a shit ton last at the shopping time.
Okay, so we're not. So the Neogi are advanced enough to know what gunpowder is. Okay, cool.
They do, because I bought a lot. We do have
Just
cannons.
checking.
We do have cannons, yeah. Well, maybe we can actually still look at the queen. We can maybe get a forward payment and advice. Would be neat. But yeah, well, we'll see what's closer, the queen or the village.
the village would be closer.
Well, then the village it is.
Yes,
Where's the Adderscorp?
yes, and the village is obviously largely inhabited by the same kind of Neogi as Ashant. That was the name, right? Yeah, there it is. Which you so aptly called Adderscorps.
Adderscorpians, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Or was it Addercores? Was it because it was spiders?
No, it's scorpions on the back. But it's about 30 houses. Well, it's like about a 30 house village, all relatively closely standing together. In the middle of basically most of the crater region is just a big field.
Forest. I just say, good evening. Does not matter what time of day it is.
Good evening.
Paris, if you wanna. Do any of you remember what her name was again? The one we're looking for? Ismail? Ismail? For some dumbest reason, I have not written it down yet. Just written at a scorpion lady.
Yeah, you're finding a lot of those in this village.
Yes. Women. Um, Hello, I'm looking for members of the Fanged Hand.
I mean, you're in the right place. This is the village of the Fanged Hand.
Why the fuck would you call it a member of the Fanged Hand? She's got them. Weird. Anyone?
So,
We are looking for for a certain lady. She probably would have come from the Western region a couple days ago.
I am
Big hat. Big
I'm
witch hat.
assuming you're talking about one of the assassins.
Assassins.
That fits her description. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, their whole meeting place thingy is right over there. And she points at a considerably bigger house than the other ones. Though still in, I guess, a relatively round shape with a flat roof.
Well, I'm stumped. Oh, thank you. Well, you guys coming? Or you just gonna you look at the Atlas corpse?
Nah, Grum's just following you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll toss the person a silver.
Thank you, sir.
Grum just looks at you. It's like, what the fuck?
I got money now.
Yeah, so do I. But I'm not throwing it around.
It's like you upgraded from copper to silver.
Or should I say, thank you, sir? No, I can't do that.
I still can't get over the fact that I thought they were large or medium creatures so long, but they're small.
Yeah.
There was
They're like fucking Gulliver up in here.
Yes, do you make your way towards the assassin meeting place thingy?
Probably knock first.
We knocked at the door to a bunch of assassins meeting.
Yeah, I don't want to come undisturbed to a meeting of assassins. Maybe they know that I'm here, but I want them to know I wanted to know that I'm here.
There is no door, that's just a curtain. I guess
Like a
two
door.
curtains with like that you can like split in the middle.
Well, my mage channel just gonna do a little.
Okay. Just waving
rattle.
the curtains.
I thought from some hit my head thought it was beads. No, I don't know. And knock on a wall or something. I'm making.
Okay, you're knocking on a wall.
If that doesn't work, I'm saying knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, and a male voice replies, "Yes."
I'm here regarding a mission to the west. Might well call it a journey.
Okay. The west is over there.
Look, I just need to speak to the lady with the big hat.
What?
She had a big hat.
Can you get any more precise?
You sure it's not just a big lady?
Do all of your assassins have big hats?
A lot of
Yeah.
them?
Any idea how little this narrows it down?
Excuse me, for one time, I did not remember someone's name. And none of you did either. We are having this.
Come in, I guess.
It's just we are trying to help against the West, and I'm pretty sure you guys are fine with it. Let's just. Sorry for not remembering the name.
Yeah. And you are entering into a gloomy hall.
Not surprising for assassin.
Oh, I guess it's not a hall. I guess hall. Yeah, hall, not hallway. It's basically the entire house is just one big round room with some like basically curtained off sections, but mostly just tables and stuff where people sit and talk, and a huge stage at the back currently empty.
Hello.
People turn to you, and one of them stands up and comes towards you.
Oh. I did not remember your name.
I shan't.
I shan't.
I shan't.
I shan't. I shan't tell you. You shan't tell me your name, or I shan't.
Hope it's a pun.
Sit down, Peril.
Where? Might as well on the ground.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
At a table, not at the ground.
Sit on the table.
Oh man, I need beer for this.
I make a fancy pose on the table. Right.
Can you be slightly less of an idiot?
I consider myself sassy, but sure.
Probably like one of your French girls.
Nah, I'm not laying on the table. I'm sitting on the edge of the table. Right.
I
Well,
mean,
excuse me for partners. You didn't really give us much like, options of hospitality, but I'll look past that. But yeah, we did we cleared some of the monsters around the region, learned a bit, and now we are here. What other schemes are there for the West?
so no success yet with anything? I guess except
We have we
the
completed
weapons.
All right, we never did talk about you with that. Oh yeah, that went very well, very well. Burned the place to the ground, and got rid of all the weapons.
But okay,
Okay, maybe not to the ground. We didn't stay around to see it fairly, but we did get rid of all the weapons without a trace.
great. Because I feel like there might not be all that much time left.
In terms of the queen or the war?
The queen.
Oh, that is
I get-
definitely
I
very
guess
bad.
they are both pretty linked.
Yeah, but like the princess seems to be very about. Oh yeah, we also did manage to get an audience with her in a week, 6 days from now actually.
You
How
did?
was- Well, apparently she is allied with the Queen of the Crushing Mountains, some elemental lord of the Earth realm, who's apparently also allied to some of our enemies. She seeks complete total destruction because both if you destroy the lands, it look more like the Earth realm, is what I'm assuming. And apparently they have allied, and in my own attempt to try to make a deal with them, they think I am willing to help them. Though my goals are a bit more grander than a singular kingdom, not to be disrespectful, but and apparently the new one was in the capital, and they said I could get a audience with them. Well, technically, use out of character. I want to get you ally with Earth Kingdom, so I can put them at war with the Water Realm. So that's why I'm saying, like it's a bit grander than a kingdom. My deals with them, but yeah. So through the Earth elementals, I got a quick audience with the princess, which is nice.
Interesting.
I do plan on taking full advantage of that. Preferably, I'd like to be like spend a day in the city, or maybe two, before before hitting that, to get a lay of the land.
That sounds like a good plan. By the way, what does the rest of the group do in the meantime?
I'm drinking.
Well, Peril just being disrespectfully sassy.
Grum's
Did you
drinking.
actually? Did you even follow in, or are you just in the village?
Nah, we follow in.
Grum's drinking.
I guess I'll go up to a random assassin and ask him, how much to kill the general store owner here? The closest general store owner.
How much to kill them?
We don't really kill our own.
Nils, what the fuck?
I want to rob a general store for some supplies, but I don't want to pay.
There is a wide distance between robbing the store owner and just like how much to kill them. I mean, I like the incentive. You want to rob them and get money for it. I can see it there. But why would the fuck would you lead off with that off to the people of the village?
See, I need more cloths and funnels and the like, and I don't want to have to pay for them.
You are tossing silvers and coppers at commoners, but paying for things is too much. I think you spend more. You tossed more money at the commoners than you have sent to your own mother.
Oh, I've sent like hundreds of gold to her.
Well, that of course makes it all right to then toss copper at commoners. Anyway, I think he's asking for a general store.
He's... oh, I'm not sure if I'm still comfortable with giving you directions to the general store.
I don't blame you.
So, when you kill someone for money, you're called an assassin. When I kill someone for money, I'm called a murderer. That doesn't seem fair.
Well, one person is hired to kill the other, and the other just kills them and then asks for money afterwards.
I mean, I don't. We don't really kill people for money. We mostly do it for the princess.
Which one?
You are at a different table.
Okay.
Oof. Alright, I guess I'll take my business elsewhere.
I read down my wire.
Great.
My money will be given to some other person then.
I mean, I could escort you to the general store.
Sure, I'll do that, and then I'll buy a cloth. Just if he's not dead, then it's too much work to kill him myself.
I guess if you just want a cloth, it's like a copper piece.
Oh, so I would have caused someone's death for a copper.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you really just need a washcloth, right?
Yep, just something
Yep.
to put over a mouth. Because I gave my one washboarding cloth away, so need a new one.
The washboarding cloth. That's an interesting new word creation. So, look, very easy to do without any violence. And probably cheaper than paying someone.
I really, to be honest, my real goal was just to see how much it would cost to kill a commoner in case I needed their services for a vendetta at some point.
Okay, I expected that sentence to end differently. I expected it to not end with vendetta and more with organ harvesting, but anyway.
Now that's a business opportunity right there.
um, I mean, there's a lot of expenses. It really depends. Like, how far is that person away? Is that person dangerous? Do I dislike that person already? All those factor in. And also just, or not really how far is that person away, more how long does it take to travel there? We don't offer a murder flat rate. Yeah,
Alright.
I guess if it's someone who isn't dangerous, within a day, probably 50 gold.
Each track I can murder a lot of people. Then.
So can I.
Niels, can I talk to you for a second?
Wait, me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, what's up?
You know, this whole hiring assassins thing, right? Very expensive. You want to kill somebody, just do it yourself. Gum like pats you really hard on the back, and then it walks away.
Yeah. And with that, you're left alone in the store. To which Grom apparently followed you.
Rob is bored.
Yeah, he's been drinking as well, so he's kind of drunk.
You know what?
He's gonna go find Bjorn now. See if we can find him.
Is there alcohol at this store?
Grum has like a half a barrel of beer.
There is alcohol at the store.
How much would 2 gold get me?
Wait, are you talking about rubbing alcohol or like drinkable alcohol?
Drinkable alcohol.
I mean, take a potato.
Wait.
I also remembered I need to get some for Boblin.
Oh, that motherfucker drinks alcohol now.
We could off. You look like a man with a fine taste.
And before sells you one bottle of wine for 2 gold.
So, down in the Queen's Gardens, there's some very special grapes growing.
Yeah, I'm not doing a fetch quest.
No. You're not getting a fetch quest.
Oh shit.
So, to maybe, and this is like our almost special edition of our local wine to celebrate the life of the queen, because this is from the day when she this was originally bottled the day when she took over.
Can I insight check him?
Yes.
Let's go +3.
You're thinking he's kind of speaking in a very flowery way and hyping it up, but doesn't seem to be outright lying to you.
Alright. How much
And,
does it cost?
Yes.
what? Who can?
Yes, your mic is hitting really hard.
Where was? Who? Anyway,
Wait, what? Say that again.
Like your mic just made a lot of noise.
Mine? Oh yeah.
so it
See that they should maybe fix it.
it's 8 silver per bottle.
Alright, guess I'll buy that, and then whatever the remaining I can get with, like, low quality beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
How much beer can you get from for 1 gold piece?
If hmm. It might even be a barrel's worth of beer.
Like a big one or just a small one?
Probably a big one. I think beer's by default a copper a mark, isn't it?
I don't know.
But then prices are kind of weird, and the plate mail goes for more than a house. Um,
I mean, isn't just the current housing market just overinflated? Like, isn't housing supposed to be less than plate mail?
I guess, but still. But it's like from the object, it just seems weird.
Depends on where you live, man. Like big ass penthouse
Yeah.
apartments, top of high buildings, that shit's expensive as well. But if you live like outside of town, like fucking old stuff, rundown stuff, well, not rundown, but like it's old, yeah, you can get kind of cheap rent. You have to commute, wait.
I am
why-
going to ask if he can put like a bow on the bottle, so it'll be a gift.
Yes. Yes, I can do that.
All right. And next time I see Peril, I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah. And as you step out of the shop, what is John actually doing in the meantime?
I'm just present for the meeting between Peril and Shant. I
Must have
shan't.
one bodyguard at least. Yeah, that would be nice.
Rubbish running
Yeah,
around.
so I'm kind of in the room with him, listening as he disrespected her whole organization.
Nice.
Well, they haven't really done much, have they?
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
like
the thing,
stomping
right?
around outside trying to find John. I
mean,
want to
the-
ask him something.
Harold is getting a little extra sassy when he realizes how powerful he actually is.
I'm
Um,
just in the room there, just in case, they try something funny with the boss, man. So yeah, that's what I'd be doing. And maybe I smoke a cigar or something. But since I don't have one, I'll just prestidigitate some smoke to come up from my mouth.
So you're vaping.
So it's like fake. Yeah, it's like fake smoke. It's vape. So I just go. It's like the smoke comes out, but people are like, "What the fuck are you smoking?" Nothing.
Magic.
Magic. Yeah.
So, Nils, as you leave the general store, and basically as soon as you turn the corner, you hear a loud, like almost big wing flappy noise, and then someone taps your shoulder.
Turn around, I guess.
Before you stands what one might describe as a stereotypical devil. With big wings, horns, red skin, a pointy beard.
Alright, time to take a dip into Warlock.
No
So-
hesitation.
Do you know why I'm here?
I guess I'll produce the disc and say, does it have anything to do with this?
Yes. So, you were going to deliver that disc, and I'm not sure if you know, but those people you're delivering it to, those are some very, very bad people. And there are many who would really like to have this. Like me, for example. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I feel like out of all the people who want this, I might be your best option. You know,
Alright.
if you were to deliver it to those traitors down there,
Did you
I've
say
heard
beta?
that traitors, yes.
Was it beta?
I mean, that would also be interesting, but those would be let's just say they have a penchant for skinning people. And you wouldn't want to wait for some demon or anything to assault you, wouldn't you?
That is true.
So
What are you offering?
I'm offering you a way out of this without getting murdered.
Alright, well, I do need to talk to my boss first, because I've already made with a deal with another devil, a capitalist devil.
And as you say that, he starts to smile a little before a bright ray of light just comes down from the sky upon him, and he looks towards an old man standing in the street behind him and just flies away, panicked. And with that, the old man approaches you.
Oh boy.
And he says, "Oh, devil almost got you, didn't it? Don't think it would have let you leave so easily. I'll have to know, though, what you have there. It's a powerful and very evil demonic artifact. Not infernal artifact. And I'm seeing them all around us. I can explain to you later. Come with me." And he grabs you by the hand.
I feel like I could take an old man. I'll follow him. I'll humor him.
Okay, you're humoring him. Yes, he basically takes you out of the village. So do you know what you have there in your hand?
Apparently a demon artifact. Or a devil artifact. I'm not really sure what
Yes.
the difference is between the
It's
two.
it basically is an old device to transmit communication in an encoded manner, and me and my order have been trying to get our hands on one of those to be able to crack it for a long time. So I guess we're far enough away from the village, so I feel like you should really hand it over to me. Right now. As in as he moves his hand, as he holds his hands before you, and you notice them ending in claws
Oh,
and
it's
having
a
a
rock
slight
shot.
bluish tint.
Kill him. Kill the old man.
You just have to hand it over. I've recently eaten. I don't need you. Just give me the disc, and we can both leave happily.
Well, before anything else, I guess I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, give me an attack roll with advantage, I guess.
Well, let's see if it crits then. Oof.
Yeah, 18 just hits.
Yes, so I'm gonna stunning strike.
Legendary resistance.
Legendary resistance. Oh!
Where is my button for a con save?
You mean your legendary resistance?
Does a 16 actually save?
Yes, it would.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I guess I'll give him the disc.
You're not even gonna run.
Okay, so did I ever tell you the story of this one time that I went up against a few bandit guards in another campaign? I got cocky thinking, yeah, I'm like level 4 and these guys are probably commoners. I can take them. And then they killed me.
Maybe
That
just
is
then
like the
stop getting
best
cocky and
turn.
just run.
Using
He
your
made another
making
devil
an attack
run.
and then immediately handing it over.
Can we talk
Punches
about, like,
him in the
you
face.
saw a devil that a enemy of the entire fucking world, calmly go into the middle of fucking public because they were confident enough they could get this from you, and then another person shows up and scares that guy off. And you think you can punch him?
Well, I mean, he did punch him, and then he gives him back the disc.
My goal was to just stunning strike and then run.
You can still run. You can disengage.
I mean, you're a monk. You can use your thing to disengage as a
Oh.
bonus action.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did forget about that. I guess I'll do that and then I'll run 45 feet.
Just monk things.
Yes. And I guess we'll just do a quick and dirty initiative from here. Because just two people, we're just going just give me an wait, why did I roll it? Initiative, that's the button. But anyway, okay, then you will immediately have another turn after running away from him.
Alright, that's 45 feet plus a dash action plus another step of the wind. That's 45 times 3. What's 45 times 3?
135.
Mhm.
Yep, that's 135 feet.
Hmm. 135 plus the 45 from before, so you're basically 180 feet away.
In what direction? Towards? Where?
Towards the town.
Are you already in town?
No,
Did you follow the old man?
he followed the old man outside of town.
Oh yeah, because you.
To be fair, I do have a 0 for intelligence.
By the way,
I have
do,
Increased intelligence.
do monks ignore difficult terrain?
I think level 6 do.
Is that a thing that I do?
Maybe like I think more like non-magical terrain or magical terrain sort of thing.
Nah, that's like a mobile feat, I think.
I don't think monks just ignore all difficult terrain. I don't think that's a thing. Then you only get away 90 feet. Which, with the old man walking in 40 feet, before before holding out his hand and you can give me a con save.
Oh, that's a lot. Aha!
You made it. I guess it's your turn again. Oh wait, is it still damage? Is it still damage? No, there's no half damage. Okay.
The savers suck. That makes sense. Fine. Run.
Yep. Gonna spend another key point and do another 135 feet. Which is
Please return to
half.
my side.
I guess you, after the first 45 feet, you make it back to the road, so you traveled a total of 90 feet, so you should now be actual 135 feet away from him. So, that means with his 40 feet movement, he will be able to get into range one more time for one last attempt to hobble you. So give me another con save.
Oof.
That was a damn good 3d8. What the fuck? Yes, so you just feel the like the tendons and ligaments in your legs just start to just burn from pain, and you also just feel some of them actually snap.
For how long is this movement's been reduced?
It's basically until you receive magical healing.
That is.
I wonder if quickened healing counts.
That's a feat, isn't it?
It's a monk feature, yeah.
That's the thing to key, right?
Yeah, so probably not.
I'm assuming not.
You can
Let me look
consider
at it real quick, but I would say no.
You are getting fucked. I have an idea of what is going on here.
You're still 90 feet. I mean, you still are currently 95 feet ahead, and the village is kind of close. But yeah, I wouldn't say quickened healing is magical.
Alright.
Yeah, then I guess it would be your turn. You're currently 95 feet ahead.
Well, that's 25 times 3 now, so 75 feet. if
Cool.
my speed is reduced by 20.
Yeah, that would be the last of your key, wouldn't it?
Nope, still got 2 key points.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're level 8.
Are you running back to the tent?
I'm assuming you're running towards the village and not away from the village, right?
Yeah, towards the village.
Yeah, we have 70 feet through that. No, 75 feet through that triple dash. You're still actually. You're not really gaining because he's dashing as well. So you're at. So the distance is now 90 feet.
Maybe keep doing that.
The thing is, you can't keep doing that.
Yeah, he probably is. Put attack at town.
I mean, he like in the sense of he can do this for one more turn, and then he doesn't have. Oh no, for 2 more turns. He doesn't use 2 key per turn. He just uses 1. That's where I miscounted.
Let's see what happens.
I think with 2 more turns, you would. Yeah, you would actually make it back to town in time.
So I'm basically out of key points, hobbling through the streets during the middle of the day, being chased by a demon creature.
I mean, it's the evening.
But
Yeah,
what's evening?
Uh, yeah. The old man is still kind of follow. He's now following you at a distance, basically. And you start thinking to yourself, maybe seeing an old human man was kind of weird.
Wait, he was human? I thought he was Nyogi.
He was very much human.
He looked human at least. Until his hand turned fanged. Well, I mean, it fits the village, but you get the point.
I guess I should have described him as actually human. I just expected the human thing to kind of be default when I say old man. But yeah.
I don't think that should have affected your reasoning when he beamed down from heaven.
It's not that he beamed down, he basically just that was supposed to just be a sacred flame on the devil.
What now?
The light was supposed to be like a sacred flame type deal.
Oh, I thought you said he fell down. He came from the sky.
No, the beam of light appeared above the devil.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, you still see him like now not running anymore, just walking with his cane through the town at a distance.
Alright, if he's keeping his distance, I'll just head back to the tent. And the first thing I'll do, if I manage to get there properly, is pull out the wine bottle and hand it over to Peril, breathing heavily, saying, "They said this was a local delicacy."
Before I ask him why it's in that state, I'm gonna look. Does that wine actually look of quality?
But at least like the bottle looks like it belongs to high quality wine.
Formalities. Anyway, what the fuck did happen to you?
So you know that
Before,
disc we got?
You got
be- before we maybe before we continue this conversation, the kind of whole you bursting into the room and the whole you being chased throughout town means that there probably have been more talks between Peril and Ashand in between.
Probably.
So
Well,
I
I
think
assume,
for the
I
sake of
assume my
timeline, let's put those first.
right. I assume my sassy position with John by my side.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I just told him. Yeah, I had a audience with the princess.
So if you manage to pull that off, that might be the last chance to pull something off. Otherwise, I might need to change some plans.
You're just gonna keep being vague, or you actually want to make this easier?
So I'm not sure if you know it. I mean, you probably don't because no one talks about it. Certainly not the Queen. But do you know what actually happens when the Queen dies?
No, I believe I can only imagine some sort of stoppage of the magic, or another event could happen.
Yes, that would be the first stage. The whole magic effect, the whole of her magic affecting the lands. Beside maybe the few points that she protected will just start to fade away with basically most of its life force just back into basically turning the whole lands back into a big crater site.
Hmm.
Then there's a period of 10 days of basically absolute lawlessness. After which, every Nyogi of the land who was born during the reign of the Queen gets a vote on who the next one will be, whether they are dead or alive.
I'm guessing they get resurrected if they become a queen. Because why
No, the dead can vote.
Like America.
we talking speak with dead here?
Uh, it's the whole vote thing is more of a spiritual thing than like a ballot box thing. Like people basically vote who they would give their life force to or their energy, and then the princesses fight to death. The remaining one will be crowned queen, and
Wait, why even vote in the first place if the princesses, which are the chosen ones, are gonna fight to death, or the princesses the ones that get voted on?
they are the ones who get voted on.
Ah,
No, they get basically, like I said, it's a vote with life force, so it basically empowers the princess of choice. So usually the one with the most popular support wins. Though there obviously are some underhanded tricks that some might play. And
like Peril just remembers him talking about voter fraud to the northern oligarch at some point.
and as you can imagine, with all the everyone donating their life force, all the other Nyogi die.
What do you mean? What do you mean? So if you vote, you die.
Basically, at the end, basically after the 10-day period, everybody dies.
Just leaving the queen, or everyone that
Yeah,
didn't
just
vote,
leaving the queen.
and everyone that didn't vote. Oh, that's what you mean with everyone that was born during the queen's reign. So you can just choose not to vote.
No, you can't. Basically, everybody except the queen dies.
This is a one big mass suicide. What's the fuck? Alright.
And then the new queen bears a clutch of eggs, from which, the first of which the 4 new dominant races hatch. And let's just say there have been ways of predicting which princes would bear which dominant races.
Yes.
And we are almost certainly we are next in line, except if the one in the west wins.
So that is why you going against the West, because you want your race to be the one born,
Um,
though you're all gonna die anyway.
Funny thing that you mentioned it. So usually the only person who could remember all this would be the queen, because everyone else is dead.
Yes. Do you want to
So
be the queen?
so you might wonder how I got that information.
The queen? You're not the queen.
I'm not the queen.
No.
I'm... Though I have seen my share of them.
So you're not a Neogi.
I guess you could say I was. I am. I mean, I was one in life.
Okay, I was going to say something because you did mention all the Neogi that were birthed from the queen, which probably means there were Neogi by the time the first queen was there as well.
Yeah.
Probably what you mean. You're probably apart from there, but then you sit in life and then just like, well, okay.
So basically, since I can remember, I would be the would-be princess of the Fanged Hand. Though this is the closest we've actually got to reaching dominance.
Oh, race war, isn't that just wonderful?
I mean, it's not really for the benefits of everyone. It's just my personal benefits.
So you're saying you want to be queen
Yes, but like in 2 generations.
in 2 generations?
Like
I mean,
like the next after the next one. That's the whole plan.
Well,
That-
that's probably going to be hopefully a long time in the future, so it want to fake me, but I don't mind helping for a lot of profit if it's going to be that far in the future.
Everybody gonna
Yeah.
be dead, then you can't profit. It's nothing to profit
I mean,
from.
I do have eternal youth, so maybe I will live to see it.
Oh, you too.
Yeah. I ate a Neogi. Oh no!
What?
Ninju.
I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound
Ninju.
right.
Hold
Sorry,
up, hold
my
up,
bad.
hold up.
No, honestly, I would not be surprised if you have if you tried to actually live that long.
Like I said, I haven't really been living for that long.
Well, you've been
Let's just say I don't need it.
you and your semantics. Okay, so your plan is next 2 generations to take over.
Yes.
Sure, and for you to take over will require that the next generation has one of your races be one of the dominant one, having your kind be the dominant ones.
Yes.
Yeah, and that cannot happen if it's the West. I see.
Yes.
Well, as you as I believe, maybe I told you that I prefer, of course, if the northern region means the next one, as in not in your generation, but the next one, because they might open up trade routes and more like trade routes with me.
Yes, from friend to friend, I would just want you to be aware that all the deals you make with the oligarch would basically become null and void because,
Yeah, but if the oligarchs wanted, maybe the princess wanted too, and I sure as hell is not gonna. Maybe I'm gonna like to hear the opinion of the communist and the religious one.
I'm not saying your dealings are. I'm not saying you shouldn't make dealings, but you should probably go to the person who will actually be in charge.
Yeah, exactly. I might, but at least I might still need to talk to the princess because she could be a capitalist or she could not be. I've from the worst I've learned that the deals of the princess seems to be in contrast with the people. So I hope that does not revolve.
In what way in contrast with the people?
Well, she desires war and destruction,
Huh?
and I think maybe people would like to not have war. Seems nice.
That's
I mean,
how.
war's good for business, but I'm not really in business. I'm not war isn't really my type of business. I'm not really a weapons merchant yet. So I'm more in the luxury stuff. You can't really have luxury in war. So yeah.
Yeah. Um. War is actually not that uncommon of a tactic
I mean, it
to
makes
win.
sense if you have 10 days to kill as many people on the other side. It means there's less people that can give their life force to the princess, and they just whack
But you
them.
forget that the dead can also give their life force, or I guess their souls, whatever you call it.
Then I'm failing to see
The
what the hell the
the
plan.
the point is to make them see that a weak leader like those that are being attacked wouldn't be able to protect them.
Maybe.
But
Well, see, that's the probably puts more the north because they're the one that called for us, and the west called for the cult, and look what that got the cult.
yeah,
Us. We happened to the cult.
so that whole Earth Elemental deal. You know anything more about that?
Oh. They do seek they seek the mass. The, what is it to you actually?
Not much. I just want to know what kind of supporters they have.
Well, it seems that their deal seems enough to that she has soldiers and she has stone weavers and earth elementals at the capital. Enough of them to be common sight.
Hmm.
So it must seem real. And she is called the Queen of the Crushing Mountain. And the war-torn land does look more closer to the Earth realm than it does the Fire realm. Maybe give or take.
Yes, the Queen of the Crushing Mountain. I remember.
What the hell do you mean? Remember?
I mean, I spoke to her once. She wasn't really a queen then, but
Oh, okay. Was she nice?
let's say she was ambitious. Kind of reminded me of myself when I was younger. I guess. I guess I'm still.
You are very old.
I think we've established that.
Yes, we have. So okay, well then you probably don't know what her visions are on total destruction, and she seems to be allied with the most amount of destruction. I don't think she has grasped my plans yet, but we will see what happens then.
I have quite the idea what she wants, though I don't think that will be all too relevant to you.
No, I'm seeking my own opportunities for my own goals, which is, to be fair, sort of limited in the grand scheme, but still, but still grand in scale still.
It's small in the grand scheme, but grand in the small scheme.
More like it is in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that much, but in terms of scale, it's still a lot. Again,
Yes.
again, interdimensional war.
Interdimensional war.
Yes.
Then I
There's,
guess
well,
that concludes our exchange of information.
well, I thought this was just an hour friendly conversation.
You might call it that as well.
Yeah, that is the exchange of information friendly conversation. Well, but anyway, yeah, for now our goals align. I don't. The West probably won't do any. The West does seem kind of unpleasant. You seem like someone useful to be on the good side of, especially concerning eternal youth.
Yeah. Yes. And I
So
would like you to remain on my good side.
multiple.
I mean, wouldn't you say that all my sides are good?
Excuse me, but by pedal standards, let's just keep it there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we can see that. Let's see for size. It depends on the size ones, because I mean, like the Earth, the Queen of Crusher Mines, and they got access to diamonds and greed incarnate over here. Right now, I mainly don't like the West because they're allied with the cold. That's more where it's at. My quarrel is not really with the Earthrealm yet. But I suppose they're not your enemy per se. It's only the West, and I don't like the West, and you don't like the West, so fuck the West. Am I right?
Yes. And now Nils can just come crashing in through the door. And I get the
West.
with on that exact line. And
And
hand you the wine and
and then I asked, like, what is up with you, Nils?
So you remember that disc? Turns out it's a demon artifact for like encoding messages, and the demon wants it.
That does not sound surprising. I'm guessing that demon is why you are looking quite hobbled right now.
Yeah, I think it did something to my legs. I feel like a dwarf.
Ah, that sounds incredibly sad. I'm sorry for you. Maybe we can have Santani look at it once we get to the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by the way, he was still following me. So,
Okay. Why you should probably mention that first.
Say what now?
Hey, Enchant, what's your opinion of devils?
Devils? Nah, I never learned to trust them.
Alright. Good. I'm guessing the same goes for Grum. And what about you, Enchant?
I mean, I agree. You can't really trust them, though.
I mean, the thing
Yeah,
is, you can trust them to keep their word, sure, but the contract they draft, well,
I mean,
not exactly
you
very favorable to you.
It
That's
you
all.
depends on the
can
devil, I
trust
suppose.
you can trust them to keep their contract. You
That is
can't
true.
trust them to keep their every word they say to you. They can
So
still lie.
so if we are about to have a quarrel with the devil, you won't have any quarrel with us, right?
I mean, no, not really.
Great. What did this devil look like?
about to say it, chuckle a little bit at the thought of what he's about to say. An old man.
Any sort of shape shifting?
Probably, but he had blue claws for hands.
I see. Well, to quite look different is I am sort of born this way, not bred this way in a sense. Like I assume I don't have devil parents. I have not looked into the law of my race, but that is I'm guessing Grom is also back here again. Wait, he's probably eating right now. Both in and out of character. You're muted if you did not know that, Nils. Well,
What? Oh,
well,
you were saying yes.
Actually, John, Nils, could you maybe, stand on outside of the door to ambush if he comes out, and then me and the chat continue to have a conversation?
Well, yes, we could do that. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it seems we might have to leave soon. Any sort of mission questing aids you could do to further our goals?
Yes. No, not really. I like I said, I think that concludes our exchange here.
So you didn't your whole plan hinged on the Wiz not winning. I don't really have anything.
I
Have any plans
mean,
for that.
I do have plans. They don't really. I mean, I obviously have plans for what for I will help you on your little rendezvous with the princess, but just in form of, you know, having some of my dear friends here just maybe spread around the castle.
I mean, reconnaissance is very would be ideal
Yeah,
because I don't think it's because like we both know what probably going to happen at the audience with the princess. It would be good to have not have any affecting factors, back up from her side.
yes,
So maybe like yeah, if we can set up a way once we get there to the castle, maybe set up a plan of sorts. So for an actual private audience with the princess.
yes, yes.
Alright, now I believe there might be a demon appearing here. You wouldn't mind if you just wait a little bit to see if he's actually just gonna be dumb enough to go in through the door.
Would be interesting.
Yeah, we can see what happens. Let's give it a little bit. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna continue small talk while we see if the old man is actually gonna go through the door. Well, in nothing business wise you're interested in. I have many things. I have much magic. Anything you want to acquire, get. I am well traveled and can travel more.
I don't think I'm in need of magic now. I think it might be more useful in application when you use it yourself. For now.
Yeah, that could be valuables, gems, artifacts of the sort.
Hmm.
Well, that can wait. We're probably gonna be here for a while after while we also see what happens with the other princesses. We might choose our own side. If you only don't want the West, we will try to see have our own hand in stuff. By the way, you said
Yeah.
the Queen did not have much longer. How much we talking here?
I'd say it's a matter of days, maybe a few weeks.
How
Some-
long are weeks in this world?
A what?
Are they still 7 days in this world?
Yes.
All right.
I think there's 6 days left to the audience of the Queen, to the princess. I'm just thinking like, okay, we need to be moving if you want to actually be able to have a good amount of time to figure stuff out. Then again, if everyone dies, that's a whole lot of just treasure lying about. Yeah, what you? I mean, you cannot blame me if there's an opportunity. How many other than you are left from that time?
Well, what did you just ask?
Well, you can't be the only Nyogi that was there from before the Queen's first time.
There are a few, though. Or there are rumored to be a few.
Is one of them Dragon affiliated?
Oh, you met? Yes.
Yeah, was it?
I need to scroll to the name as well.
Yeah, that was the name of the Dragon guy. Wasik.
Wozek, yes.
Peculiar guy. Dragons are very friendly.
Yes. Especially in times like these.
Yeah, good to be in good graces of the dragons.
Usually they're just friendly to those they have to deal with. So,
And I'm a man of deals, so you can see how that works.
You
yeah.
guys like sitting in a back room somewhere.
No, we're in the main hall. There's only a main hall.
All right. Well, then suddenly the door, like to the outside, bursts open, and Grum basically falls through, and it's like, there you are.
Well,
You
you're
also
not a
just
demon.
walked. You also just drunkenly walked past the old demon man in between.
Is he in the room now or?
No,
Ah, he's probably not gonna come.
actually, when Grom walked past him, he was basically leaving.
I figured he's probably not that dumb enough.
Well,
Well, okay. If Grum made it here in a drunken state, the demon's probably not coming.
I don't even
Well,
know where I am. It's been hours. What are you doing?
friendly
can see-
conversation. Friendly
You
conversation.
can see that Drum has had a lot of to drink.
Yeah. I think. Final question. I'm just curious. How did you earn your immortality?
Is it really that important?
Just curious.
Do you really want to know?
Jesus fucking Christ, say something or I'm gonna come over and slap it out of you.
What are they trying to insinuate? I just be having friendly conversation. I already have eternal youth.
So there are some techniques to should I really? I mean, honestly, I might have to kill you if I tell you.
Oh my god.
Okay, that you can as a suppose you can just lead off with that. Well, And if you're that old, then how much do you know of the of the first primordials?
So much for last question.
I am. How much would I know?
Yeah, how much? How much would you? Do you
So
even
if you
told them
are expecting me to
during the
have
conversation?
known, to have been in to have known what their realms looked like before their great downfall, I can't provide you with that. I'm old. I'm not that old.
I see.
To be fair, I'm not that old by a very tiny margin, but I'm still not that old.
I think I might be dragging this. I would love to continue this conversation at some point because if you're very old, I might have some questions regarding the tunes, but I might be I can feel like I'm overstaying my welcome a little bit.
So let's just say, no matter how old Nyogi you will find, we have only arrived on this planet shortly after the fall of the empire of the first primordials.
Was that the stuff I wrote in my notes from all the way back? That war with the elven woman.
There, there are only very, very few beings that might be old enough to know.
I see. Well, that
Like,
is
I guess it's really only if you find like a really, really old elemental.
I mean, you do predate the Queen and Crushing Mountain. I'll find a way.
Yes. We're talking like old in elemental standards.
Primordial.
Yes. I mean, primordial elementals are not really conversationalists, to say the
Primordial.
least.
Primordial.
Like,
Well,
if we're talking like about tempests and stuff, because they are also referred to as primordials.
I suppose. Well, it has been a lovely conversation. We will, of course, help you destabilize the West, at least, at least greatly ruin their chances. You, of course, as long as you just keep your inner back and help us having easier time taken out, giving us our own time. You spread your contacts to the castle, so we can prepare in advance. We'll probably be in the capital for a day or two before we meet the queen, so that should give the people enough time. And yeah, maybe we'll see you then. Maybe we won't. If you, of course, need us, more business.
I
Honestly,
will
we're
know
doing.
where to find you.
here's
Yeah.
my card.
Hey, I do give him I do give him a card. If you know someone was send it my way.
Yes, I will.
You both hear like a faint snoring from like Rum's general direction. He's like on the floor, face down, falling asleep.
Well, yes.
Then be on your merry way.
Thank you very much.
And
If I just mutter something along the lines of just like, yeah, a lot of powerful people just muffing about.
yeah, I would say we should take the first break now, or I guess probably the one break. I'm assuming. Yeah. We have been unbroken. We are complete.
We have been unleashed. Now, again, like we are dragging, I'm dragging Grum out on a Tesla floating disk. I would like to check my map if there's like any more of like the monster locations close enough, relatively like close by, like a day's travel away.
Almost like moaning slightly from his sleep because somebody's dragging him.
Probably the caverns to the east.
It would like a day's travel away from here.
Yes. About a day's.
See, that would be we would go over there. That would give us 5 days to get back. Do that. Then we can go all. Then it will take us Then if we went to the caverns, would then only take us 2 days to go all the way to the capital.
To the
West,
capital
west,
of the
west.
west, you
Yeah,
mean?
west. Yeah.
Let's say yes.
Okay, that seems like a plan then, because I would like to spend a couple days in the main city to
I,
do
I
something.
I guess it would be more like 3 days, 2 nights. But yeah,
Fits.
So I'll get my health points back, is what you're saying,
nice. Yeah,
Yes, Danny's gonna heal you.
and
He's
my
our
kid.
he's our Terraria nurse.
exactly. Yeah, and before she heals you, your legs actually look th- like they they give off spaghetti vibes.
Oh, like that one guy's arm from Harry Potter.
I've never watched any of the Harry Potter movies.
Bruh.
That guy was basically Harry. Anyway.
Wasn't like because to avoid breaking an arm, they just turned his arms into spaghetti.
It was
No,
jelly,
because the
actually.
guy fucked up the spell.
Yeah,
That's
it
why
was,
it turned his
and
arm into
it was
I
like
Uh,
thought,
jelly.
I thought that was the one that made him throw up slugs.
Oh
But
no,
I'm just talking in the way of you know, it's just red sauce and white tendons, just kind of halfway whipped out.
Oh,
Yummers.
nice.
That kind of spaghetti.
Now see, you said caverns to the east.
Caverns to the east.
Yes, I am.
Do you actually find it in the list? Because
I am.
okay, because I
If we have
actually crossed off everything that and stuff, so there's only really 2.5 things remaining.
I mean, crossed off everything. See, the rest of the things that are on the list is strange balls to the eastern forests.
Okay,
People
I
in the
kind
east have
of
been speaking of a squid beast on a lake in caverns. There we go, in Lashian caverns. Squid beast. Then there is a closest near small village to the southeast, down into small path. There's some magical beast that's been roving. Oh no, that is actually nope. That is just something about the village apparently.
wait. What
There's
is
also
about
the
what
west,
village?
the kingdom's wizards talk of spells in slugs. No, that's we all done that. Then there's the angels. So yeah,
So
so it's actually there's the angels to the south, and then the rest is actually just stuff to the east.
basically, this is my current crossing off of the list.
So we have not done the boss
I mean,
because
technically not.
you know they're in the east. We have
Yeah,
only been
you technically didn't do them.
yeah. But it should actually, yeah, it is the squid beast, and the boss, and then there is something about the closest village southeast, but it does not say anything about what.
Closest village southeast. That seems like a note that you put in there.
See, what is it close to? Ah, never mind. That is what I wrote. That's one I wrote in connection to the nearest grove at the time. So yeah, there's two things left.
Oh
Boss.
my god.
Oh, boss could be nice. Get some of that animal hide.
I thought you called them Leshen caverns, and that got me scared.
I'm scared too. I know enough about witches for that.
Ah, yes. Be- because if I would use a Leshy, I would definitely pull it from The Witcher. Yes.
You found a legend in your homebrew
No,
stuff.
Leshy, the Leshy, not the Leshen, but yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, how far away would actually the boar forest be?
It was just kind of the forest in the Eastern Kingdoms in general, so
It does not say anything.
I don't
Oh.
know. Might be close, might be far.
Well, I
Well,
guess we'll see once we go to the east then. I'll probably maybe ask if I can just scoot back in and ask it ask a Shant. Do you know what the Lashian caverns are?
oh, they are like the big cavern structure underneath, basically underneath the Eastern Kingdom. Not kingdom. I didn't call it Zardom. How did I actually call it?
It would be funny if you called it a Sado because they're communists. Yeah, that wouldn't
I
even
it
fit.
would be
That's
it
not
would be
funny. That's
wrong.
that's
That doesn't
ironic
even
as
fit.
fuck.
That doesn't even fully fit
No,
either, because it kind of
that's just
ended the
ironic.
Sodom was communism.
That's
Where's
just
the guy?
just ironic as fuck if you do that.
It would be
Where,
funny.
where's name of king? Where did I put it? That's name of princess. Where's king with title?
Is a prince's name also going to be Catherine then?
No.
Bruh.
Okay. Apparently, I didn't think of a title yet. So I guess it's the People's Republic or something.
Ah, that's even worse. That sounds extra communist. Pharaoh's not happy. Pharaoh's
Very,
not happy.
it's very typical thing to call a
Ooh,
country.
no. Let's actually make it the Free People's Republic.
Seriously, of course.
You know,
Free.
you
Yeah,
just have to add more words to make it sound more like. Just add more words. That just makes it better.
You're just gonna like every time we meet a new person, you're just gonna add another adjective.
Yeah. The Free People's Democratic Republic.
I have played another campaign where there's like this like flower femboy NPC he has, and every time we ask their name because we keep forgetting it, he gives a different one. It's one of us get the list. Well, anyway, off to the caverns we go.
Off to the cannons you go.
After the caverns go. I do say that in characters after I ask where the caverns are. Like, where are the caverns? Oh, they're on the ground. Off to the caverns I go.
Yes, the caverns are underground.
Yes,
Who
of course.
would
Of
have
course.
expected?
Yeah, but the entrance to the caverns.
Yeah.
I want to play hot potato with the devil disc and hand it to Peril, by the way, while we're traveling.
Isn't it cursed?
Oh,
No,
Honestly, I
it
don't
isn't
think it is.
cursed.
Not as
Ah.
far as Nils knows, at least.
Well, if you probably give that to me in the tent, and I put that shit in the bag of holding, so no motherfucker can find it. It might be a useful bargaining chip. You said they were really wanted to get it. Maybe they bargain with it.
You know what? You remember how that thing also kind of functions as a compass in a way?
Yes.
That's kind of funny because it's semi-pointing in the direction you're traveling in.
Ah, shit. Well, we are on that way anyway.
Thing is, you said you put it in your bag of holding.
Not anymore.
Okay. Then, and you're the person, but you are then the person who carries it on their person and not Nils anymore.
yes, indeed.
Did they say something about that? Ah, shit. But did I write shit down on that? I've been very lazy with my note taking as of late.
They haven't really been saying anything about that. I was just asking because telepathic message time.
Oh yay!
Yes, because as you are getting deeper into into the Free Democratic People's Republic,
Also, sprawling with demons. Who's better to exploit the people they're thinking they're free? That's how Stalin did it.
then
What is he talking about?
History.
just Carol on the wagon randomly raving about the Soviets.
He's been listening to the skull.
And everybody's like, what the fuck is he talking about? Soviets? Stalin?
He's just like, oh, they're probably spawning with demons. That's how Stalin did it. It's like, who? Don't mind that. That was in fairness.
Just in front of you, a guy just reminds you, sir, this is a tavern. Please take a room.
While I'm just talking to my skull. Yeah, I've been going crazy. Also, tavern, we're on the fucking wagon.
I was just imagining you so being like talking yourself into a rage that you don't even notice you stopping for the night at a tavern.
I can see that too, actually.
Just in front of the barkeep, just ranting.
I'm a businessman getting a little in over my head. Excuse me for lacking sanity.
Yes, and as you're getting closer and closer, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh, not again.
Yep, and it's telling you, so you've gotten pretty close, and just in case you're one of the new guys, if you can't really find my house, that would be best to be avoided, so just head there into the forest, and I guess if you have the disc, then I would want you to find me, and if I want you to find me, then you will find me. It's the big L-shaped, not really villa, but like the big L-shaped, big house. I can't miss it. It's in the middle of the forest. Yeah. Anyway, is that thing still recording? Ah, fuck.
See. Well, who said there's anything wrong with a deal with the devil anyway?
You, like 3 sessions ago?
Yeah, but who's holding me accountable? The union? I wish they would. Hey Evelyn, how's it? By the way, speaking of deals, how's it coming along with ours?
It's coming along. It's coming along. You know, smithing takes time. It's been barely like 4 days or something.
You're smithing? I thought
Like,
already
I'm not smithing, but I'm hiring a guy to smith.
you need to smith stuff. I thought I already made all the gems into things. I guess
I mean,
it's-
you make the gems into... Oh, you make the gems into weapon shapes already?
do that, yeah. I think I could do that from
Ah.
unless it required the detailed stuff. I could do most of it.
Oh,
If
I
it
thought you
if
made the
required-
gems just into gems and they were to be... Ah, okay.
I mean, I could also do that with metal. It's not just gems. It's like fine metal details and gem shapes. But there's like specific stuff I can do. I can also make cruder shapes.
Then I guess magic takes time.
Easy excuse, but truth. I think I can always imagine magic takes longer.
An old lady is not a bullet train. I don't think that figure of speaks exists outside of German, but anyway.
I also don't want to hear that from my goddamn immortal witch. And that's not even that's not even a negative comment. That is literally you're not just an old lady. So
Yes. Yes, sir, at your service, sir.
yeah, just doing business. People don't like me, I see. I don't like people anyway. Money.
Yeah. Liked
Not,
it more
not,
when...
not, not asking you. Monologuing.
Can I get the orc back?
Hey, Grum.
What?
The old lady wants you.
What? Have you sold me like some brood mare?
I didn't get the chance to. Here you go.
What is this?
It is the amulet again.
Oh no. Grum takes the amulet. What?
That blue guy... That... He was getting so annoying. Please. Just... I liked you more. Okay?
Oh. Yeah, I like me more as well, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna put up with your incessant talking out of nowhere. It spooks me.
I mean, I'm a witch. I'm supposed to be spooky.
You're not really that spooky, are you?
No. I'm not. I guess.
Like, even the local villagers, they didn't seem to be very spooked by you.
True.
You're more like the local, I don't know, mystic woman than an actual hag.
Yeah.
I much prefer that over an actual hag.
I
You
I don't
know,
know. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, but okay then.
and as I say, I just hold up the business sign. You know,
You mean a business card, or do you literally just have a signpost with business written on it?
He's throwing hand.
I mean, the hand
He's
gesture.
making
Ah,
hand gestures,
okay.
like
Which
throwing dollar signs in the air.
I mean, you could just have a signpost with the word business on it.
I think this speaks volumes. Talk to a hand, and the hands talk means business.
Guess Grum takes the amulet back on, and now he has the amulet again.
Yeah. It feels good to be united again, doesn't it?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing. What are you insinuating?
Nothing. What are you insinuating?
Nothing.
Great, we agree then.
Hell just goes. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that.
For
So, caverns. I think you wanted to go to some caverns. Or do you want to go to some spooky demon house?
spooky demon house. I don't know, man.
I mean, we do not know where the demon head is. We are sort on that clock. I might want to have some time. It depends on how close the stuff are together. Is a forest on? Do we find some forest on the way to the caverns?
I mean, you kinda are in a forest. Or traveling through a forest.
Well, he said himself. If he wanted us to find him, we would find him. So if we see the house, we'll probably stop by the house.
Huh? Though he also said head into the forest and not drive by the road through the forest.
Well, let's put that up to a party vote. You guys want to go to the caverns to fight a squid beast and then go back to the kingdom, or you guys want? We can do both. Or you guys want to try to find the house of an old demon belonging to the disc?
I don't know, man.
My mind says demon, but my legs say no.
That's one. Yeah, we just piss off that demon too. Where? We might actually find it next time. Let's see what happens.
I mean, on the other hand, there is a thing you should probably think about. What are you actually planning to do with the desk?
I don't know. That's business in it. That's business in anything. We just handed a disc.
Play music from it. I don't know.
Wait, who just talked real quick?
What?
Okay, I need to turn your sound up.
Nah,
Sorry.
Mike stirs away from my mouth.
Oh boy.
You also heard you say something, Ray, but you're also very quiet.
I can hear his
Oh, no,
keyboard with soul.
This is just my keyboard. It's not me.
No, also, but your voice was also quiet.
Could just be.
I think it's fine, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I have you on normal.
Yeah, it's fine.
Otherwise, I'm probably gonna need to start figuring out the banishment spell. Did I learn the banishment spell? Is that an option for me?
It should be an option for you. I don't see
More
why
like
not.
I don't know if I spend money on it. I didn't. I do not have banish. Well, shit.
Oh, interesting.
We do not have access to banish. This might be an issue in the future. We're gonna have to learn banish. After I get my plus DC saving throw item. And you do mind sliver because we're not fuck. Just we get that stew hack to fuck off.
Yeah.
Any demon just like, I want that disc. Fuck you.
The thing is, if only demons are interested in the disc, at some point you have to give it to a demon.
Yeah, but maybe that could be a demon affiliated with the mammon, if you know what I mean.
Ah,
If you're buying what I'm selling, what are you buying?
yes. Though that might also be something we have to talk about later, but not now. Anyway, did the party now vote on where they want to go? Or go
Wait,
first?
we have voting rights. I didn't know that. I thought it was like
I think
Like,
your boss literally called for a vote.
Yeah, like, do you guys
normally
want
it's
to
like
this demon? Do you guys want to go try to find this demon guy or not?
normally it's like you point in a direction and we go and then you pay us at some point. We're not used to having to make autonomous decisions.
Well, now that you know, three people, three people of the party has decided to take non-combat roles. I'd like to, keep keep you guys close at hand. You know what they say: the threat of a union might actually improve working conditions.
So you're gonna stop union busing us?
Nah, man,
You're gonna stop
working conditions hasn't improved at all. Like it's still the same. You just
I
stop
just gave you
threatening
voting.
us.
I just gave you voting rights. You don't like democracy?
Democracy? What?
Yeah. With democracy comes lobbying, which is business.
Are you actually expecting your group members to lobby you?
I'm expecting to lobby them.
Couldn't we just go to like the caves and figure and like that we
What you
know
do is
are
their
there?
vote.
Should we just go to the caves that we know where are and then do those?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we can go to
I
the
don't.
caves, and then we can go, and then on the way back we can just go by the forest.
Yep.
Seems a
That's
fine idea.
perfect.
If you all don't mind the demons.
I mean, demons and all, but fuck it.
Yeah, if we're lucky, it might be a celestial. No, that would probably probably not. Well, caverns it is. My head wants to go caverns all the time because I've been watching too much. There's too much WoW content, so my head just goes caverns all the time. Every single
Yes.
time.
So, yes, you're arriving at the caverns, and there's two almost standard-looking Nyogi. Like, standard Forgotten Realms Nyogi-looking Nyogi.
Oh, that's that.
Because, you know, half eel, half ant.
Was that the west? Let me see.
The east, yeah.
East, East.
Although I get they don't really
Commie.
have to be brown eels. They can also be
Commie.
green eels.
Yeah, a commie is a commie.
I mean, maybe I should just make them red, but
Fish.
That's a bit on the that's a bit on the nose, but yes, that fits.
and make their preferred weapons light hammers and thickles. But
That works too. You did just consider it as Sodom, and you then what are you gonna call the princess, Catherine?
you made that joke already.
Yeah, but no one reacted to it.
True.
And that of course cannot mean that. It of course doesn't mean it wasn't funny. It just means you guys didn't hear it.
So, yes, there's basically two guys guarding the entrance.
Hello.
Hello. What
why you got?
gives?
I was about to say this is you. Why are you guarding a cavern?
Cause because outsiders are not allowed in.
Why?
We don't like to let outsiders into our, country, in a way. I mean, you do have you do have to have an express reason.
Wait, what do you mean? Into the caverns or into the country?
The caverns are kind of the country.
We're already in the country.
We're already in the country though.
We're not using that part really much.
So you
but you don't deny it's your country.
The part up there is for. The part down here is like for, living cities, that stuff.
Okay.
The part up there is for working.
Well, we have so that is how the Western works.
The
Well-
living caves. Okay then.
Well, we had heard rumors about a squid beast doing numbers, and
Yes, we were looking for help with that. That's true. We would like you to then sign the form for Monster Hunting Adventurers, requesting a visa.
Powell just go. I just said like he just irks for a second, just like bureaucracy. Well, we are more. We have been doing a little bit more freelance. This is not an official quest because it's not a quest anyway. We just came here around rumors. We have not been told about told any papers, but we are quite the capable people. I believe we'll be able to just take care of care of your issues in a jiffy. There'll be no issue whatsoever.
Yes.
Also, I completely forgot what spells are fucking prepared.
Wisdom save time.
Yes.
Let's just make it D20 because it's kind of just a guard.
That's a fail.
Cool. Then, I mean, the visa process doesn't take long. It's very efficient bureaucracy.
Well, we are a bit on a time schedule. No, we're not actually doing this for any like quest reward as such. We should like make things go a lot faster. We just go in, keep all the parts ourselves. No need to bother going all back and forth. We're done. It's just all done. By the way, how tough do they look?
I mean, they're just city guards.
We should, in terms of like a health point average, what does that sort of look like?
20 maybe at the maximum. I guess I could you know, I still have one of my year. I still have one of my yearly allowed visits ready. So
Oh, you'd use that for us?
yes. If it's that urgent.
Well, we do plan on leaving in like we're going to take a quick stop. I thought we could take care of this beast and then be on our way shortly after.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense. I will just get that. You just need to sign here, and then I will get that stamped, and then you should be in like 10 minutes.
And is there anything specific to take note of the paper? And also, do not mind this roll. Anything specific to take note of in that paper?
No, just the standard stuff about vandalism, swindling. You may not. You may not take anything out of, or basically you are not allowed to buy anything. Yeah, standard stuff.
So is it sort of saying we're not allowed to take the monster parts of the squid beast?
Yes, in a way it is.
Eh, that's a fine for now.
Then
Acceptable.
acceptable. Then yeah, he's stamping it, and then he's leaving and coming back after like 5 minutes and says, "Yeah, you may come in now," and also handing you like each of you basically basically a visa, a temporary visa.
Right. In the moment we go past the guards, Paris is like, fucking bureaucracy. Maybe Perils and a anarcho-capitalist. Let's look into what that actually means.
It's literally just the worst kind of capitalist.
I thought so.
It's like the owner of Amazon should basically be able to rule the country as they see fit. If I'm remembering correctly, at least.
I think it's just like money.
Can we not?
Money makes more right. Yeah, let's not get political. Especially not shit talking Bezos on Twitch.
No, I just used Amazon because it's a
Oh,
huge
yeah.
company.
Amazon owns fucking. Uh, sometimes you forget what Amazon actually owns.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we are we're just looking for that beast.
Yeah, so he basically tells you at what kind of branches to like move to like yeah, what kind. He gives you the directions. That's the word. That's all there is to say. And after like half an hour of walking, you basically come across you come upon a huge cavern with an underground lake in it, which in the middle of the lake there's a basically barren island, nothing upon it, about maybe 100 feet diameter, roughly round shaped. Well, the entire lake is probably like maybe 800 feet. Yeah.
Mm. It would be really nice to have a druid with us right now. Hmm.
Uh, one of the guards that is just posted around here just says, "Did our heroes really forget to bring a boat?"
You forgot to bring a boat.
Or we use a boat.
Do we need a boat?
Is the squid beast just in these waters?
Uh, now that's the issue. From what we've heard from people who encountered it, it's actually on the island,
Oh,
which is strange. But those reports also are just strange in general.
how so?
They uh, ramble weird stuff about like forests and towns and whatever in just
Forest,
on the island.
forests and towns on the island.
Yep.
Oh, this seems like some illusionary bullshit. Ah, damn. Well, you guys wanted to take a crack at it?
Already here, might as well.
Yeah.
So let me guess. You need a boat.
Yeah. Yeah. We technically we wouldn't have needed it, but we yeah, we're a little short.
Short on boats, I see. Okay.
All on boats. And
I
we
guess
want
currently as the lake isn't really all that usable, we still have some boats left, so feel free to take one. Or I guess we don't know where the boats are. We'll get you on. Just sign a boat formula.
hmm. Well, anything to take note of from the boat formula?
I mean, it just says that all the damages happening to the boat must be repaired before bringing it back, basically.
Oh, it's gonna make me use fucking fabricate.
And that it's only valid until basically the purpose for using the boat has been fulfilled, and at that moment the boat has to be then repaired and then be returned.
These motherfuckers gonna make me act up. Hey, you're about to make me act up. I just look at them. You do realize we're about to fight the squid beast, right?
Yep.
Fight.
Yep.
But we won't be able to leave or complete unless we repair the boat ourselves. Us.
Yep.
We're going to repair this.
Yep.
Okay, why don't you guys sign?
Sign some papers. Ain't that your job, boss?
Yeah, you're right. It is.
I mean, literally, we have never been told to sign papers before, except for the
fucking getting it right.
yeah. We leave all the paper signing and paperwork to you.
Goddamn, right. Right, it's good with this thing better have some fucking valuable materials. Goofy nothing in the form said we couldn't take the squid beast. Well, let's go up the tentacle encounter.
Oh yeah, squids technically have tentacles,
Yeah,
opposed to octopi, which only
Yeah.
have arms.
yeah. You know we don't care about that. They're gonna be tentacles no matter what.
I know.
You could have someone cast entangle and we will still call it tentacles.
Yes, I know.
And then we have someone on our team who casts Everard's black tentacles all the damn time.
Yep.
That's not what he's casting.
Yeah, but nobody saw it, so it's fine.
Alright, that's true. But did any
And
of
the
us
guy
feel the
and the guy who
tentacles?
saw it, no, you don't know. And the thing is, the guy who saw it is kind of not here anymore. The cat isn't here anymore.
No witnesses. I'm a fighter. Or paladin.
No witnesses.
No
I have
witnesses. Yes, we are on
On a boat.
How many?
If you don't
How many
know,
boats?
On a boat.
well now you know.
Is it one boat or two boats?
If there's
Uh,
not enough room in one, I can swim.
It's not like a nutshell boat. It is a mid-sized fishing vessel, so yeah. Yes, and you make your way across the lake and then park the boat on the beach.
Well, should we? We might just about get ambushed, cause they keep raving about for some illusion, mind magic stuff.
You say as you wipe a bit of sweat off your brows at on this sunny day at this tropical beach.
Tropical beach. Oh, I thought you just said island.
You should probably seek shelter under one of the palm trees.
Son? Hey, Grum,
I'm a bit confused, boss.
yep. Can you initiate your heroism?
Yeah.
How many? You can cast it at fourth
No,
level, isn't it now? It's like
uh,
3 people.
did it level up? I only have it as
I
level
think we've
2.
done it. I think we've been leveled up twice now. First
Well,
by the lake, and then second by the
yeah, but I stopped tracking it. So what's it? How many is it?
I believe it's on 3 people now.
Okay.
So get 3 people heroism.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing that.
I would like to be one of them.
Yeah, I'll give it myself as well, and let's give the fighter, the other fighter as well.
Yeah. The other fighter.
The other fighter.
Well,
So I'm touching you, which is not supposed to be sounding lewd.
you made
And
it, dude. But okay.
yeah, you move to being frightened and gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability, which I don't have. So that's probably my highest core modifier, which is +4.
Mhm.
And you regain. Thing is, yeah, this at every start of your turn. And then that's it. And this lasts for a minute. Yeah,
Nice.
and I'm concentrating. So when did I do this exactly?
Just we are in the middle of an illusion.
Okay, well this lasts for a minute. So
Well, let's move quick. I'm just gonna put this here so we can see what it does.
Ba, 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 ba.
So
Yeah.
you said I feel the need to seek shade.
Not
felt some
like an
actually.
excessive need, it's just kind of warm.
All right. People, let's just try to figure out where this fucking squid beast is. Though I feel like maybe we should. It might be trying to lure us to the shade. So to the shade we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we have any long rests since last time? I just noticed I have no hit dice.
We did. We took a long
Yeah.
rest on the way.
So
I
I
mean,
regained.
you slept one night on the way, so you should have
yeah,
stopped back.
I regained them then. Okay. So that's what's that? That's my. I can't remember the rules for that.
For what?
Regaining hit dice. That's not full, is it?
It's
It's
just
like
half of them rounded down. Or is it rounded up? I don't know.
round
It's-
down probably. So that's 2
The
plus.
thing is, if it's round down, then at first level you can't regain any hit dice, which would be
It's
weird.
rounded up. Well, I have
Yeah.
almost all hit dice then.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Anyways.
so you think you want to take the bait? You take what you think might be bait and seek shade under the palm trees.
Nothing happens, I suppose.
Um. Yes. Now in a deep tropical forest, you are sheltered from the sun.
In a what? Well, this hits of a forest, probably gonna be sitting around where the. Does it? Have I ever heard of like something around like it's some sort of squid creature using illusions,
Uh,
like some sort of
Give
oasis?
me an Arcana check, but it would probably have to be a pretty high one.
Anyone can help me? Anyone?
don't have
Anyone with
don't have
proficiency?
proficiency.
Do not have Arcana. I'm a fighter, goddammit. What do you think?
No, no.
I don't know. You could have it from your background, maybe.
Do you know a lot of pirates with a Arcana background? I'm not
No, not
In
really.
a magic world.
magic pirate.
in a magical place. Yeah, but I guess if no one does, then you are stuck in this magical place with an unknown magical squid beast.
Well, of pure imagination.
Exactly.
Squid Beast, sorry. Is that the great old ones calling?
I hope not.
If it is, we're pretty screwed.
Well, I thought this was being more of an entertainous fight. This might be good. Well, I would like to try to find a fucking way through this goddamn madness. Well, but it was a shame we can't keep the. Let's. It's only for 1 minute. I thought it was. I thought it was long for the heroism.
I also kind of thought it was 10. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic because I'm not having this shit.
Yeah, whole place is fucking glowing with magic.
Yeah, no concentrations anywhere.
What do you mean with no concentrations? Oh
No,
no,
gradients, density.
it. Yeah, the it's weird because there is a direction it's coming from, but with each step you take, the direction changes.
Hey, John,
Hmm?
can you step the ground really, really hard?
What? I stabbed the ground really, really hard.
You stab the ground really, really hard.
Yes.
I was thinking maybe it could be below us. Because they never said actually they saw the
A
squid
fun
beast. They just
fact: the magic is not really illusion magic.
What
I
magic
guess it
school is it?
I guess it would be more likely to be alteration or maybe just typeless.
is it alteration?
Yeah, either alteration or just typeless, probably.
What the hell is alteration magic?
Wait, is alteration not a...
No, I don't believe
Is
so.
it like some hope or something? Everybody said like it's
No, wait, is it transmutation? No. What is...
transmutation, conjuration.
Wait, am I remembering the names of the magic schools wrong? Yeah, it's
Skyrim schools.
transmutation. It's transmutation, not alteration. No, I never played Skyrim, so I wouldn't know that.
Wait a damn minute. You're saying transmute as in you're saying these things feel real?
Yup.
Well, this is getting freaky here about a second.
Yes, as you think that you come across a small clearing with a few huts standing in the middle of the clearing.
Oh, this is getting fucky, isn't it? I just cast tongues and then just yell out. We can also do business. You really have to go through. Do we have to go through all this? Think how long you can keep this up?
Behind you, you just start here some sort of what sounds like a really big wild animal growling. Just maybe a few 100 meters behind you.
About at least a response. I just turn around. What is behind me? As in, what sort of fucking transmutated illusion?
Um, you can't. You can't really see anything. Like, it's hard to see. No, actually, when you turn around, the forest behind you is kind of gone, and there's just more houses.
Ah, this is the city stuff. Anything recognizable about the houses, civilization-wise, race-wise, culture?
Um, they're actually just very jumbled together. You actually see a few people living here from various different cultures, and give me a history check. Vastly different time periods.
It's a very nice history check.
This is a very
As in, like, people from either hemispheres of different races, you of cultures you have only read about or seen depictions of their clothing because they have been they don't because they don't really exist anymore for at least a few hundred years. Yeah.
Wait, did you just say for at least a few hundred years, as in not happened yet?
No, they. No, your history check doesn't let you see into the future.
So
That's not how history works. As in, they don't.
I rolled in that 20. What does the future hold?
The
As
future is
in,
but a past of a different time.
the civilizations that have
Yeah,
been
like the
destroyed hundreds of years ago.
yeah, I figured. Well, this is getting interesting. Quite interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also then just gonna. I'm just also just. I wonder how far we'll see. This might be. I wonder how much. Let's see. I'm just gonna cast silent image.
Okay.
It's just gonna be. Actually, how long does that shit last? 10 minutes. Ah, should be fine. Silent image in the shape of a Kafra, sort of like in between the group. I know, might be
Okay.
tries. And I'm just gonna have like him walking in that direction with us following him right behind him.
Okay. So you're trying to see how. What are you trying to see off of this?
Bait. Check the first thing it sees.
Ah. No, you're just walking through town.
Mm. The people even look at us? Do they just sort of?
They do look at you.
Well, this is getting curious.
Yeah.
I mean, you do seem to be quite old, at least to be able to access all this sort of stuff.
And just as you're walking, the just between two of the buildings, you find yourself in a narrow, basically now on a narrow city street or alleyway. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
Before a few steps forward, coming upon on a bustling main road of what appears to be a major city.
Also jumble together.
Yes.
It seems to be old. I mean, if you need a friend of knowledge, I know a lovely Galactopus over in the Northern Hemisphere. if you need a friend, a little business transaction, like sure, we originally here to harm you, but it's all business. We weren't even here any official matters. Hell, we might even help you get out of here if you need it, if you even want that. We can't have been the only people that's been walking through.
As you're saying that, you come upon a gatehouse.
Right.
Two guards standing before it say, "You are expected.
Fifth is
Go
located.
through."
I see. I hope that means all of us. Hey, you go, Grom, you go first. You go with the Kafra.
Okay, then. I go first.
The Kafra follows right after. And then we go in.
Yes, and as you step through, the gates of the arena, you hear the Colosseum just break out in cheers.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have a gladiatorial combat. What the hell is this up with this place?
Yes, looking up to the ranks, there is a squid-like creature sitting on a throne, wearing a long red cape and a laurel wreath, looking down upon you.
I was just about to make a comment if the fucking squid is there's like some sort of fucking look at that, it's like you son of a fuck.
And I think with that I will end the session.
Right.
On squid time.
Tentacle counter up.
Squid.
And
Oh yeah, the
uh,
squid
and
beast is just medium-sized, by the way. It's actually not that big.
Ah, it's squid
well, you
time.
should probably understand what it says, because if it understands any spoken language, it hears it. That's neat about tongues. It does not require concentration. I did not even know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a great social spell.
So, signing off on stream. You know, goodbyes and stuff.
Later.
Boy.
Oh boy.
Okay. Then, till the next one, have a good one, everyone.